Hare Krishna students, in the previous class we learned how loops worked and we mainly learned about for next loops. So therefore today we are going to see how this for next loop works in Visual Basic. I showed you in the QBasic format, that means the basic format, okay, how the programming is working in regular format. The same format we are also going to use, okay. For next the structure of for next loop is never going to change in basic, whatever it is, even if it is Visual Basic or QBasic or GW Basic or Basica or Simple Basic, whatever you talk about or whatever version of basic you think about, the structure of for next loop is not going to change, but the way that for next loop is being applied, that application can change, okay. So therefore today we are going to learn how this particular for next loop is going to work. So in your book, as I can see, there is a list box, and along that list box there is a button called show and enter a number to get a table, okay. So in simple words, we are going to create a multiplication table, okay. So how to do that? We can use some simple tools to create it. So let us start by creating this particular application, and we can see step by step how we can use it. So first, as we already have the text box in front of us, let us draw the text box over here, and we can quickly draw a label along with it, okay. So in the label, what should we write? In the label we have to write is enter a number to get table, enter a number to get table, okay. So we have the proper label over here. Let us increase let us change some font of it, okay. Let us increase its size a little bit, maybe make it 12. Look much better with this now, yes, okay. So we have this. Next what we have is we need a list box. We have list box over here. Just draw this list box properly. Then we have to take a button. Let's draw the button over here, okay. And the name of the button is, text on the button is show, okay. So we did this, and we have our basic structure given over here. So let us remove this text list box 1 if any text is there, okay. So there is no text property, so there is nothing to remove. Let it remain like this. So I will double click on show, and we will be writing code for that particular button. Now what we have to do is we need an integer. We'll take Tim n as integer, okay, and we are going to use this particular variable to store the value from the text box, okay. So we'll take n equal to val text box 1 dot text, okay. So this particular n is going to store the value that we are going to enter in the text box. Next what we are going to do is we are going to start our for loop. For okay, as soon as I press for, it is showing some of the things over here. So we will just create a variable over here called counter, or I can simply say count also. For count equals to 1 to 10. As I want only up to 10, I can use this, okay. For count equal to 1 to 10, and I'm not giving the step value over here because I'm going to step by everything by 1 only, so I'm not giving any step value over here. For count equal to 1 to 10, what I have to do is in the list box I have to add some items. Okay, so list box items dot add. What do I need to add? We are going to add the value of n, whatever the value of n is. Ampersand. Now the symbol of ampersand, this ampersand symbol means we are going to join this whatever is written, we are going to join all this and going to display it all together. So the task of this particular symbol ampersand is nothing but to join whatever characters are written beside it. So it is given here that after ampersand, that is this asterisk symbol. Okay, so n ampersand, we have asterisk symbol, and along with it we are going to use the counter value, that means 5 into, if it is 1, that means the first value should be 1. So ampersand count, along with it count, then again we are going to use an ampersand symbol, and in double inverted comma we are going to give the value of equal to, that means we'll just type equal to in that. Okay, so after typing equal to, then we are going to write down n, then here we are going to do the multiplication. So n into n into count. Okay, so this is what we have over here. This is going to be displayed in the list box. Okay, so this is how it is going to look like, n into count. Okay, so ampersand n into count. So basically this is something that will do all the types of calculations that are required over here. So we have completed writing our program. Now let us just run this program and check whether or not this particular thing is working. So I'll press the F5 run key. This is going to be running. Okay, so what we have here is, we have the particular program as it is. First we'll test with the data given in your book. Okay, so we are getting this 5, these values. So what is being done here? Let us now use the breakpoint to see how this is working. Okay, so I'll set up a breakpoint on the list box on line number 6. Okay, so now I will start the program and I will give the value of 5. Okay, and click on show. So what happens now? As you can see, what is the value of count? Value of count is 1, right? So it is showing the value of count over here, 1, in this autos box over here. So it is showing the value of count as 1, value of n as 5. I have given the value of n as 5, so it should work simple way. Next we are going, again I am going to click on this continue button. Okay, so next the value of count has increased to 2, the value of n remains 5 as it is. Okay, so as you can see, what happens is that this particular value is continuously changing. Okay, so as you can see, these things are, it is showing here less than 3 milliseconds elapsed. Okay, so this is showing this diagnostics window over here, what is going on in this part, and this particular value, if I click on this, so this is again increasing, 4, then to 5, then to 6, then to 7, then to 8, then to 9. That means this particular statement is continuously being repeated. So in this, that is the work of the loop. So I am continuously repeating this statement, and whenever this continuously this statement is being repeated, this particular task is being done every time. So as you can see, n equal to 5 over here, n equal to 5 over here, and if I move my mouse over count, it is equal to 9 as it is being shown over here. So again I click on continue. Okay, so it is now 10, it has reached this particular mark. Now again I'll click on continue, so it is being displayed as soon as it is being done. Now the thing is that this display does not come to us until and unless all the items are added. Now it is just because this loop is being repeated. If this statement was run once, we could have seen this particular list just at this time instantly only, but as it is running multiple times, it is adding the items multiple times in this list. So therefore what is happening is that until and unless this particular statements stops execution, this form is not being displayed properly. So this is what is going to happen with a list box. Now let us try with 20 over here. Okay, I'll remove this breakpoint, start. So I'll give 5 over here, click on show, and we'll get up to 20. Okay, so it doesn't matter up to how much we want or how much we can do. Now we can make this also dynamic. Okay, so I want to 5 up to 20, so until I can enter 20 from directly from over here. Okay, so let us do that also. We can do that from the design. Okay, so let's move this button a little down over here. I'll enlarge the form a little more bit. Okay, now I'll take one, I'll take this over here, just copy pasted it. Okay, I'll change the text is, so 5 times I want up to 20, so I'll write up to over here, up to, and then draw a text box. Okay, so this is what we have here, and the text box is empty. So let's go over here again, and we'll take, we have taken n, we'll take one more, m as in and n as integer. So what I can do over here is I can take m equal to val text box 2 dot text. Okay, and then I'll just remove this 20 and put the value of m over here. Okay, and this is going to work as usual. So I can give 5 here, and then I can give 10 here. Click on the show button, it is going to show up to 10. If I give 20 over here and click on the show button, is going to show me up to 20. Now see one thing, that the list item does not get clear. Whatever I am doing, okay, whatever I am doing over here, it is continuously adding. So after 50, when I am giving again 20, this means this list is only adding. Okay, now we can also add one command button here that is going to clear everything from the list. So this is something I am going to ask you to do. Just write a code to clear everything in a list box. This is going to be your task. Okay, you can just post the code in the wall also. Just post it on the wall, and I'll check if you have done it correctly or not. Okay, that is the only thing that you need to do today. So this is how the for next loop works. Okay, so along with in this video only, I will show you the same thing. I'm going to use this same program, as I'm not going to rewrite many things or do many things. I'll just remove some things from over here and change the code a little bit, and we'll see how do loop or do while loop works. Okay, so I'll first of all remove the code over here, whatever code is there till this much, because we don't need that code anymore. And I will just remove all this, okay, because these are not required or anything. Put the list box over here, and it is given over here as print. Okay, so on clicking the print button, it is going to print some values that is given. So we have already created the interface for this, and then now we have to write the code. So it again says dim n as integer, and what is the task? We have to do something with n. So what we are doing over here is we are printing all the even values starting from 2 to 20, or between 20. How many even numbers are there, we are printing those even numbers. Okay, so what we are doing over here is we are going to take the value of n equals to 2. N is going to start from 2, and what we have to do is we have to use the do while loop. So how to use the do while loop? So do while loop does like this: do while. Okay, do while means how long this loop is going to run. We are going to run this loop until n is less than 21. Okay, and after this we are going to write the same code that we wrote the previously, but we are going to add only the value of n to the list. So list box 1 dot items dot add, we are going to add only the value of n to the list. Okay, and then we are going to increase the value of n with 2. We have to write n equal to n plus 2 in this way. So the value is going to increase by 2. Whatever the value of n is previously, 2 will be added to that value, and it is going to replace the previous value of n. So that is the meaning of n equal to n plus 2. I am saying this once more. N equal to n plus 2 means that first of all the value of n, so first of all the value of n is 2, so 2 plus 2 means the new value of n is going to be 4. So this particular thing is going to loop until and unless our condition is met. That means this loop is going to run infinitely until and unless the given condition is met. So here comes the difference between the do loop and the for loop. So what happens is that in this particular do while statement, until the specified condition remains true, what is the specified condition? There is n less than 21. The loop is going to run continuously. It is only going to stop when the given condition become false. Now until and unless the given condition is false, this loop is never going to stop. But for a for loop, we are exactly giving the condition when to stop. So when I am giving for count equal to 1 to 10, that means it is going to stop exactly at 10. Whenever the value of count reaches 10, it is going to exactly stop at there. So we know for how many times or how much long for loop is going to continue, or for loop is going to loop through the statement, or how many times the statement is going to be executed. So when I'm saying 1 to 10, that means it is going to be executed 10 times. But in this case, I don't know. I have given the condition less than 21. So between less than 21, I do not know at all how many times this loop is going to execute itself. So this is the difference between do while loop and for next loop. So let us run this program. Just click on start and click on this print button, so it's going to instantly print this. Now if I want, I can give up to 101 also, so it is going to loop till that much. click on print. So it is going to print all the even numbers between these values. Okay, so this is basically learning about loops, and we can use loops in multiple conditions. Okay, we are using loops in a single part. There can be loops in between loops, that means loops within loops. Okay, so there are multiple cases where we use those kind of loops. As those are not part of your syllabus, I will not go discuss regarding, but if anyone wants to know about those things, they can of course WhatsApp me. I will discuss those things with themselves, okay, with them. So till now we have completed for next loop and do while loop. In the next class I will provide you some more programs as an example how those particular things are going to work with Visual Basic. Okay, or more examples on this do while loop or for loop. Mostly the examples will be given with for loop, because the use of do while loop is completely different than this particular for next loop. Okay, so in most of the cases for next loops is only used because we know how many times the statement must execute. Okay, but do while loop is only going to work till the given condition is true. So once it reaches n equal to 20 and it increases the value of n equal to n plus 2, that is 20 plus 2, 22. So the given condition becomes false. So 22 is not less than 21, right? So the given condition becomes false and hence the loop stops. So this is how the loops work properly, and I hope you didn't have any problem understanding. If you do have problem understanding, I will definitely discuss your problems. You can post it on the wall directly, or you can post it in the comment section of this video. I will discuss it in the class. Now after you finish this particular lesson, along with this, today I will also post a lesson of artificial intelligence, and we are also going to start discussing on that. Today I gave the overview of the whole chapter. In the next class I will discuss about those different parts in artificial intelligence. So, this is it for today's video. Thank you.